Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to build a professional grade video calling application in just a few minutes using ZEGOCLOUD. ZEGOCLOUD provides powerful UI kits that allows you developers to build video call applications using low code, which significantly speeds up development while keeping all the high-end features like crystal clear audio and stable video. So before we dive into the code, I have a special offer for you. And so you can get 10,000 free minutes just by registering at the ZEGOCLOUD console. This is a great way to explore their full range of capabilities and test your application without any upfront cost. In this video, I'll walk you through a step-by-step build using the ZEGOCLOUD UI kit. We will go from setting up your project to full demonstration of the finished application. I built this app for content creators to connect to their audiences or their fans. Okay, so whether you want to create a podcast or stream live to your fans and audiences. So the front end was done using React.js and Tailwind CSS. And then the chat feature, the video streaming, the sound, and all the video feed management is all done using ZEGOCLOUD UI kit. Okay, so let me demonstrate to you real quick how this will perform or how this will be used. So let me just enter a handle, rapid loop, and we have a station ID here, and so we go live. So ZEGOCLOUD, the UI kit. So ZEGOCLOUD UI kit is creating a room at this moment, and it will be done shortly. So yeah, it's actually starting the camera, and as you can see, my camera has been turned off and it doesn't have access to it. So the room has been created and I have the option to join the room, and beneath it I also have the link to copy available for copy, and I can share that link to participants or share it on social media for others to join. So yeah, this is the interface, and again, I'm not showing a video, so there's not going to be a video shown here. But if you are running the same app, feel free to turn on your camera and it will stream just normally. So you can see on the right side, our room name, our room ID that we set, and on the left, all the controls is being shown. And then we have our screen sharing application. We have our screen sharing button. So if you want to present your screen, share and present your screen to your audiences, you can do so, all powered by the UI kit from ZEGOCLOUD. And so this is made very easily and accessible. Okay, so on the right side as well, we also have the layout. You can actually change the layout style. We have the auto, the grid, and then the sidebar. And so if you have many participants taking part in this video or this podcast, they are going to display in a layout of your selection. On the far right as well, you can also see our chat bubble, and I just texted hi, and yes, you can send messages all out of the box from ZEGOCLOUD UI kit pre-built. And so I can send messages to the audience and the participants taking part in this session or meeting. Okay, so we've actually started the live feed. We've just gone live. As you can see on the top right corner, you see a stop broadcast button, and so you click on that to stop the broadcast or to stop the podcast. Okay, let's just show another incognito window, and then yeah, join the stream or the podcast and see how it works. Yeah, so as you can see, Joe has joined the stream. So there are two people, and you can see the layout come into play at the moment. So on the left is the host, and on the right, in a smaller box, there is or a smaller container. There is Joe, who also hasn't turned on his camera, so it's just sound. So this is how it's going to display. Okay, so now let's create a new account, and I'll select this as my name and select my country. My country, I'm currently based in Ghana, and I'll provide my mail, and my password, a strong password. And I have to check these boxes. And I want to receive product updates, marketing news, and other relevant content by email from ZEGOCLOUD. Check. And I have read and agreed to ZEGOCLOUD's terms of service. Check that one also. And then you can proceed to get your code. And then you can log into your email. And then provide the verification code. So tap on the item that create large shadows to rest under. Okay, so trees, verify. Okay. Okay, so we received email verification code. I'll just enter 992996. Okay, and let's start our free trial by creating our account. Okay, so here we have it. We have the ZEGOCLOUD console or dashboard, and we have all these features for building projects. And this is also to tell. This is a form to tell us more about ourselves. And so I'll just say Acme. As the company name, and then I would not put any website for now, and then the job title, let's just say developer, industry, let's select IT technology service, and then let's select the phone number. So once your fields are all filled, and then you can just proceed. And so we credited your account with the following benefits. We have 10,000 minutes given for free, so we can use this. And then there's an advanced support plan as well. So let's go back to dashboard. So here you see it, guys. The 10,000 minutes has been awarded. The 10,000 free minutes has been awarded. Okay, so on the sidebar, you would find all these features, the packages, the operation reports. You have the projects and project management side, the analytics. So it also gives analytics, but we are not looking at that now. We are going to look. We have the usage statistics, the billing center package, operation reports, and development tools. So what we are going to do now is to create a new project. Yes, let's start a new project for our app. So remember, we are going to build a podcast application that allows users to start a stream and broadcast to followers or users. And so let's start by selecting a use case for our application. So it supports voice and video call, video conference, live streaming, and live audio room, in-app chats, and customized app, telehealth, one-on-one tutoring, live shopping, game streaming, watch together, and online karaoke. So all these amazing features are available in ZEGOCLOUD, and they are all open to you to use the 10,000 free units or free minutes. Okay, so here's my whole setup, my whole project structure. We have the components, the modules as well, the node environment, and this is where you are going to place your environment variables, which are going to be the ID, the app ID, and then the app secret that we get from ZEGOCLOUD console or dashboard. Okay, and then we also have the get ignore, the app.tss, we have the index.html, and all these files, the package JSON, and then the configuration files for TypeScript and all that. Okay, so let's start from home.tss component, and in this file cut, and in this file cut. So this is my whole structure of the project. I have the components, the modules, the environment variables. This is where we are going to place the environment variables, like the app ID and then the app secret that we are going to get from ZEGOCLOUD dashboard and the console as well. Okay, so we place those variables inside the .env file, and then we have all these other files that help us to run our projects. Okay, so let's take a look at the documentation of the ZEGOCLOUD UI kit, precisely the UI kit page documentation. So at the quick start, you would find all these resources to create your React, Next.js, Angular, or Vue app. Okay, so you just copy all this code and then paste it inside your application, and it also has an extensive documentation page that you can look up any other function that you'd like to include inside your application. Yeah, so this is it. You find it here. So for a start, you have to install this npm package, which is ZEGOCLOUD at npm install at ZEGOCLOUD / Zego UI kit pre-built, and you have to add the save flag, or you can just install it like that. I have already installed this, so there's no need to install it again, but go ahead and install it into your application on your project. And so let's look at the code. So when we go to our file structure or project structure, we have the home TSS, which I've already explained or gone through in the components. And then there is liveroom.tss, which we are here to explain. So let's dive right in and go through it. So I have my import statement, which is Zego UI kit pre-built from ZEGOCLOUD / Zego UI kit pre-built. So I'm importing this library or package, and I'm using it in my application. Okay, so I have this function which just safely accesses environment variables with multiple fallbacks to prevent crashing the app or any issue. So we call it here, and then we have an app ID to initialize and an app ID variable, and then we are getting the value from the .env file, and it is called the vet0 app ID. So when you go back to your console, you'll find and click on your application when you go back to the dashboard or console, and it will take a few seconds to load. And so I select my app, when I select the app, I'll find the necessary information I need to configure my application. So this is the app ID here, and then there's app sign, there's server secret, there's also the callback secret, and if you want to generate temporary tokens, you find it, and then can also add server callbacks if you want to. And then let's go back to the code. So I've already copied and pasted my my app ID in the .env file, and then the server secret as well. So I set the field name as vid_zego app ID and then vid_zego server secret respectively. And then from this line, I have my interface live room props. So I'm initializing room ID, username, and onLeave function. And so including them here, I have my container ref, which is down here. Yes, so this is the container ref. This is where ZEGOCLOUD, the UI kit, is going to display the video interface and the audio interface with all its functionalities. And when we go here in my use effect hook, I have some dependencies, room ID, username, the same dependencies, which are the props in the function here. And so I have a check block here. I want to check if credential exists before attempting to initialize. Yes, so I want to attempt the check. I want to check if this app ID and then the app security truly exists in my project before I initialize or proceed. And if it doesn't exist, I'll show this error or warning. And then creating my meeting, I placed the body inside a try and catch block. And then I initialize the Zego UI kit prebuild.generate kit token for test. So app ID that we declared here and assigned. Then the server secret, the room ID, and then we have a date, which is a current date, then the username, which the user is going to set in the form. And also we have the Zego UI kit prebuild.create kit token. So we are creating our kit token. So zp.join, we are going to call this function .join. So .join, and then we are going to show assign our container to container ref, this ref.current, and the scenario, we have the mode, the config. Okay, so the role in the config is as the host. So it's going to have the host and the participants. Then in the shared links, we also assign the name and then the URL. We also have the show my camera toggle button, and we set it to true. So as the function name, as the variable name suggests or the field name suggests, if you want to show the toggle button, which is going to be displayed on the video of the camera. So if you're going to set it, I set it to true. Even though I'm not going to use the camera now in this tutorial, I can set it to true or false, if whatever I wish, and then show my microphone toggle button to true, and then show audio video settings button to true, show screen sharing button to true. So if you want to share screen, this is what is going to be responsible for that. So if you want to share your screen while presenting or using the UI kit, and include this as true, and then show test chat. If you want to include the chat, you add true. If you want to include the user list, all the audience, the current participants who joined a meeting, if you want to show the list, you can assign it to true. And then there is layout, the layout of the video. So I set it to sidebar. There are other layouts. So go ahead and explore the docs. You'd find them very helpful. Okay, so show layout button to true, and then onLeave room to onLeave. This is a function we've already declared above. Yeah, where can I find? It's just one. Yes. Okay. This is a function that we we need from the props. Okay, so we are going to add it as well. And then in the catch block, we are just showing a console.error and then fail to join room if anything goes wrong. And then on the meeting page, we have a live and then the room ID, the room name that the user enters in the form. We are going to display it here. And then in this container, we are also checking if we truly have our app ID set and the server security also set. And if it is not set, we show this message: authentication is required. Please set or configure your app ID and secrets. So we have a button here to unleave. If you want to close the meeting or abort the meeting, we have a button there, and that uses the handler as on leave and the handler function as on leave. And then this is our container ref, where the video is going to display again. The interface of the UI kit is going to display again. And we have the share access. We have 3 containers below the video. Share access, you don't need to add them, but I just add them for the UI purpose. And then the pro audio, and then the secure container. Okay, so that will be all for this tutorial. Go ahead and use ZEGOCLOUD UI kit for your projects, and you find it a game-changing experience that will give you many functionalities, and that 10,000 3 minutes is something to look at to help you to achieve a lot in your application development